Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, so many problems today. What is going on? First of all, I'm Jack, UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, donut connoisseur. I am still haven't got my green screen set up. It's back there. It's back there. It's just not hanging on my ceiling. So you'll have to enjoy my office ambiance. And the donuts are coming through the window, so that's fun. Anyways, welcome everybody. Oliver, Stephen Booth, I hope everybody's having a great Friday, a good start to your week. Clever, it's nice to see familiar faces. Stephen Booth, how have you been lately? Let me know in the chat. Nice cupboards. Oh, thank you. Those are my built-in cabinets in my office. We got some sound dampeners to put up too. Yes, I have some of those acoustic panels. I just need to get them up, so everything is coming together. It's just taking me some time, which is why I haven't been streaming lately. There's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I've got some acoustic panels to put up to hopefully get rid of this bizarre echoing, but we'll just kind of have to deal with it for now. But yeah, what is going on with Behance? Why is the chat disabled by default? I'm annoyed with this fact. I'm annoyed with it because I do want to talk to people. And also, then when I finally did get that worked out, it was like, hey, let me just end your stream. It's been like that for ages. I feel like I've had this issue before, but like I don't know why. That needs to stop. That is a pain point for sure. Also, I now have I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. I probably have like 7 streams. Yeah. Hi, over on Twitch. Anyways, I see you, Oliver. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go through and deal with that mess at some point. It's very frustrating because I have to figure this out. Anyways, we're gonna be working on the it caught everyone out when they changed it. It still does from time to time. Like today, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating, and now I have to figure out how to remove these excess streams from my YouTube and my Twitch, because they're gonna just kind of live in infamy. Anyways, we're working on the pizza infographic. This was from a couple weeks ago, and I just kind of, in all honesty, ended up kind of slapping together, quite literally, the pizza at the last minute. So I want to get back to that, and I'm gonna remove the toppings. We're gonna kind of work through this. So I've got a link in the description for what we were working on. And let me know in the chat if you want to see something else. We can work on anything today, honestly. Oliver says it's also random as to whether it works after you start streaming. Yeah, that was the issue I was having. I couldn't get it to re-enable, so I had to end the whole stream and then restart. It was very frustrating. Oliver saying, oh yeah, I already read that. So yeah, we worked on this a couple weeks ago, starting to work on the pizza facts. I did not get through it all. I do have my pizza facts doc for those of you that joined the stream, so we're going to be referencing this to put together our infographic. So yeah, and then the one time I restarted, it just ended my stream abruptly. I was like, okay, cool, thanks Behance, appreciate you. So let's get into it. I kind of laid out the style here. I need to clean up these toppings. They're kind of a mess here. And I think Wade addressed this on stream because Wade was moderating. But yes, I made these pizza toppings in Illustrator myself. So if we zoom in, these are all the illustrations I made for the stream. So I just kind of wanted to point that out because I think that came up in topic while we were working on this. And I don't love this design here, so I might end up modifying it. But let me take a look at my layers panel, see where we left off with the pizza. I think I have a copy of it. I do. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the lines from below because I have a copy of the lines on top. So I don't think I need that. Josie, welcome. And I'm gonna probably lay out the rest of the, I need to find the statistic. Okay, the rest of the numbers and stuff and then we'll figure out from there. just because I want to make sure that I'm happy with the size of these circles. Oh, I also wanted to show you another trick. Something I learned recently, or something I did recently, I guess. So for these numbers, I'm actually going to redo them. I'm going to show you how we can do this using the appearance panel, and I think this is really cool. So I've got my type selected here. I'm going to go ahead and add an effects. We're going to go to, is it convert to shape? I think I want to do convert to shape and add an ellipse. Maybe this is what I want, and then bring the character on top. Hold on. I did this recently. Oh, you know what it was? It was add a new fill. I'm going to show you how to do this. It's really cool. So I'm going to add a new fill. I'm going to put it below my character. And I'm going to change my fill color to be this color that we're working with. And then under this fill, I'm going to add a convert to shape. And look at that. Isn't that sweet? You can add a circle so that it always appears underneath your type. So now as I make these circles, I can change the type, and it's going to keep my circle. I don't have to like copy them together. I don't know, it's a little random thing. I find joy in these types of things in Illustrator. There's one more thing I want to do to this though, and this is, I think, also an important point to make. So you'll notice, if I add like a little box here, that my type is, it's mathematically centered with the baseline of the type, but it's not like visually centered. We've got extra space down here. So the other thing we want to add, I love working with the appearance panel, I don't know about you all, is we want to use a distort and transform. Where is it? Transform. I'm looking for transform each. Can we use transform? There we go. And I'm just gonna move this like up. I feel like I need to do like 1.5, negative 1.5 pixels. That's gonna like center my type in the circle. Actually, I might need to go up to 2. Because you can see there's like a little bit from the side there. Okay, I think that's probably good. Actually, I'm gonna change it to, I'm gonna get real particular. I'm gonna do like 2.5. Okay. I don't know, little things that I enjoy. Pro tips today, everybody. See a line panel. I also think that's a better sized circle, to be honest with you. All right, and then this came up in topic actually recently about how you should, and it kind of gets back to if you caught the Illustrator challenges, we talked about like hierarchy, and one of the things I wanted to bring up is that, because it came up again recently, was how it's important to also not just like create good visual hierarchy in like your designs, but also what am I going to say? The making sure that things are grouped together so that you can create. So like there's the hierarchy that of like, so like the reading order. I'm trying to organize my thoughts. So in this, design, this is the headline. So it's like very bold. It's in a very high contrast font. It's in like red as opposed to the other type, which is in a darker color. So it stands out, right? We've kind of established that this is the title. And we're starting to establish a hierarchy by figuring out like the label sizes and things like that, the secondary type basically. But the other thing that's really important in establishing visual hierarchy is creating like these visual groups. So things that are like closely like spaced together. So when I'm creating something, I want to make sure, like this for example isn't great. I guess it's okay. There's like some space between these two elements, but there's more space between the title, so that's kind of visually separating them, saying like, hey, these two elements here, pizza facts and Knead-to-Know, are a unit together, and then these elements here are a unit together with more spacing in between the other two elements. So I'm trying to kind of like the reason I bring this up is it actually came up in the Discord recently, as in this morning, about like, you know, bolding the text isn't like enough to establish hierarchy. You also kind of have to like help the viewer out by creating like these spaced groups in order to help the viewer kind of understand the reading order. Welcome, Megan. Maybe that's a little philosophical for 8:30 in the morning. 8:25. It's already 8:25. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's 8:25 Central Time. Let's see. Detroit is for. Do I have? Let's see. I have 2, 2, 3, 4. This is actually 6. No, 7. I miswrote this. This is Sicilian. So we're working on the preferred pizza styles, and most of these facts, I think I brought this up on the stream, most of these facts are, I'm based in the US, so most of these facts are like based on statistics from the US. I did find some global statistics, but I wanted to kind of, and this is, you know, I guess personal preference, depends on the audience for your infographic. In this case, I was kind of going for like styles of pizza. I think I talked about this a little bit. So like, what are the most popular, what are the most preferred styles of pizza? What are the types of pizza? Maybe we'll do, I think I want to do like little illustrations of the different types. The popular types of cuts. So we're going like pizza shapes, basically all the shapes and forms that pizza comes in, at least in terms of like US pizza, just because I'm not familiar with like global pizza statistics. I don't know. I know it's not like a great excuse, but I was trying to come up with like, you have to limit it to some degree, right? Like you have to kind of figure out what your goal is. So we got Sicilian, Detroit, Neapolitan is 3%, and you can see already, as I'm starting to do this, I'm saying, okay, like I need to scale, probably need to scale these down a bit, which means I'm gonna have to scale probably the other text down a bit, so we're kind of figuring it out as we go. But the nice thing, and this is where my little hack comes into handy, when we go to object transform, scale, transform each, it's gonna scale the type down and the circle down at the same time. Oops, 90, there we go. I don't want to go too much smaller. I think 80 is a good amount. Just because you have to balance it with like the size of the circle and making sure everything kind of fits here. And we can kind of like, you know, space these out a little bit because people get the idea. But also making sure that like on the large slice, it doesn't look too weird, right? So it's a balance of like making sure, similar to making like a logo design, making sure that your circles don't look too big on the smaller shapes, like they don't crowd the smaller shapes, but also don't feel lost in the bigger shapes. And you can kind of cheese it a little bit by, you know, arranging them like this. And like, again, visual association. People are going to be able to know that like these are associated just, you know, based on their arrangement. Is a calzone a pizza? I mean, I know it's not a popsicle or a corn dog. Oh man, that I actually had this idea, not to get back to that stream, but it was amazing yesterday. If you missed Val and Emily on Adobe Live, well, Val really, Val all day, Val and Katerina and Val and I just said, and Emily, go watch the stream for yesterday. It was hilarious. I really wanted to do like a cartoon, like a, what's it called? A corn dog, with like a bite out of it, but I wanted to do it like inside of an ice cube, like a giant ice block with a corn dog. I don't know. I didn't get around to it though. I wish that there were like more of me so I could do more things. A pizzicle, yeah. Well, so I live in Chicago now, for those of you that aren't aware, and something, so like everybody knows it, like, oh, Chicago has like, you know, styles, deep dish style pizza, right? But they also have the style that's, I think the popular term for it right now is tavern style. We always just called it like thin crust growing up. I don't know. It's weird. All of the like foodies on the internet are calling it tavern style. But anyways, the other thing that Chicago is kind of known for that I think is a little bit like, if you know, you know, like if you're from the city, you know, and that is the pizza puff. Like a lot of places like sell pizza puffs, and they're like very popular around here. And it's basically like a pizza hot pocket kind of a thing. I don't know. They don't seem to be as popular in like other cities as they are here. You know what I was really surprised by on these statistics? 8% for California pizza. And I'm not familiar with that style of pizza, admittedly. Like, I don't really know what quantifies a California style pizza. Actually, you know what? I think I want to leave it over this way. I think this will fill the space a bit better, and then I'll center the ones that are kind of over top of this. I don't know what what is it, just in like the toppings? Because as far as I can tell, you know, maybe we'll just leave it like that. As far as I can tell with California pizza, it just looks like a regular, like thicker crust pizza with other toppings on it. 19. Oh, you know what? We need to adjust our circle size a little bit on this one. So I'm gonna go down here. Oh, you know what? It's because I put absolute. Okay, which is fine. Okay, that didn't do anything. That's odd. Clever's a snarky remarks is fast. Snarky art takes a bit more time, but it's all fun. Yeah, somebody did a illustration yesterday of the corn dog, and they shared it on Behance. Okay. I think I'm okay with it being a little bit bigger. Let me see. I'm gonna scale. We're gonna go 34 for the type size, and then under the ellipse, I'm gonna increase this a little bit. Okay. Just making some little changes. Is California just pizza with sour cream and cilantro? I think it's just in the toppings, but somebody in the chat will have to let me know. I'm just not familiar with it as like pizza style. Gosh, what did I do wrong here? St. Louis, Neapolitan, right? Sicilian, California's 8. Oh, I didn't put Chicago deep dish. Chicago. I'm gonna put Chicago parentheses. Deep dish, because deep dish is a style of pizza in and of itself, but it, like, the rest of these are place names, so it's a little bit strange to me to specify that. And or unnecessary vegetable slaw. Honestly, Clever, I have no idea. Although I suppose, I feel like New York, I mean, I could be wrong, but somebody from New York can correct me. I feel like New York also probably has, you know, more nuanced pizza styles than, you know, are depicted in pop culture. At least that's my opinion. Whoops, there we go. Oh gosh, come on. Wrong button. Alright, I think this looks better. Let me know in the chat. And you know what? We're gonna make this a little bit smaller since it's kind of secondary. Secondary information. What is going on? Alright, ungroup. Get it together here. There we go. I do think I want to do something different with the lines. I just don't know what yet. I don't know what. Maybe it's just a matter of like splitting the... Oh, you know what? I do remember what I was going to do. I was going to have one of these pizza slices pulled out. Nothing seems to define it particularly well. Search says hand-tossed crust and local toppings. Boo. Gosh, these numbers still feel so big to me. I hate to like make them even smaller. But I feel like it must be done. Make these 20, 20, 14. Maybe the reason that the California pizza style is so popular is because nobody actually knows what it is. All right, and then we'll also do show our little trim preview friend again here. Because I want to scale this up a little bit. I think the pizza needs to be a little bit bigger too. I really want it to like run off the page. Because it's not like, you get the visual impression that like these slices are larger. It's not really necessary to have them be like super precise. And then I need to rotate this a little bit. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. California. I'll probably pull this slice out, to be honest. California style pizza mystique. New York Neapolitan style pizza. Not all New York style pizza is Neapolitan style. Neapolitan style, I feel like Neapolitan style is one of those things that like people talk about, but they don't really like have a good grasp on like what it is. Because New York style pizza can also be like like more of the like it's like the big floppy pizza the pizza slices, but Neapolitan style pizza is typically like smaller pizzas that are wood fired and typically not cut. Like you are given like the pizza and you like cut it yourself to eat it. They're more like personal pizzas, and so but that's what I mean. Like I feel like there's probably more nuance to pizza styles rather than just like regional. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around with this too, is like, you know, what the difference is between like regional pizza and like something that's like distinct in its execution that makes it a different style of pizza. Because some of these are just like, oh, we use different cheese, or like, oh, we use, you know, but others are like actual, like, I would describe Detroit as being like a unique style of pizza with the way that they cook them in the pans with the like cheese on the bottom. And that's why California is so mystical to me. It's like, what is California style pizza? Yes, Corey's saying like most people in Chicago are eating thin tavern. I don't. Can we talk about tavern? I don't know when it became tavern style pizza. It was always just thin crust pizza. Anyways, I have thoughts on that. But yeah, it's always weird to me when I see like Chicago deep dish style pizza, like specifically, versus like you aren't like these statistics aren't like singling out like New York, you know, whatever they want to call it, style pizza, right? But they always like single out and only take the statistics of like Chicago deep dish style pizza. But there's actually way more nuanced styles of pizza than just that. So it's very odd to me. The whole thing is odd. All right, so I'm actually gonna make a copy of this. I have an idea of what I want to do for this. So I'm gonna make like a copy and put it on like a working layer here. Looks like I did the same thing here. What is happening? All right, Jack, let's get it together. Get everything on the same layer. Put it here. All right, so this is kind of like my main layer, and this is like my working layer. So we're gonna say art, and we're gonna say this is working. In case I wanna go back. I'm trying to like keep, because I'm gonna make a destructive edit to this, and I'm gonna keep it. Hawaiian pizza, ham, and pineapple is actually Canadian. I did. Did you and I watch a video on that recently, Corey? I feel like we watched a video and I was like, all right. Yeah. New York mozzarella cheese. Yeah, well, that's the other interesting thing. Whenever you see, and I don't want to bring up like the whole food YouTube situation, but we can talk about it. When you see people on like, when you see like chefs on YouTube and they're off center and they're like making pizzas and things like that, they're always like, and then use low fat shredded mozzarella cheese or whatever. Or full fat shredded mozzarella cheese, whatever the type of shredded cheese that they're using. I don't know about y'all, but like I can only find one type of shredded mozzarella cheese at my grocery store. I don't know where they're getting this fancy shredded cheese from. Alright, I'm gonna use this full fat, low moisture mozzarella. That was it. I knew Corey would know what I was talking about. Where are you getting this cheese from? I can't buy that at my grocery store. All right, and we're gonna split this now. I'm gonna have to do this a couple times. Maybe it'll be easier to find in Chicago, maybe. Oh, you know what I need to do as well? I need to expand all of these. I had to roughen, but then I didn't expand it. Annika, welcome! How's it going? Yes, I made it alive again. Into Underground Mozzarella Connections. Also welcome, Carol. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where these chefs be shopping at like Restaurant Depot. Happy Friday indeed. Happy Friday, everyone. Alright, I'm gonna split this up using my lines here. This may not be the best way to do this, and you know what? That's okay. We're learning together today. Ooh, this is really split up. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. I need to sort this out. So we're gonna merge this back together as one. And then I'm gonna cut this up again. All right, so now we've got individual pieces here. And stores have loads of different types of mozzarella. Well, they have like, if you're talking like so I don't know how everybody's grocery stores is set up, but like here, you have like the grocery store cheese aisle, which is like, you know, your bagged shredded cheeses. the like pre-packaged sliced cheeses, right? The crumbled cheeses. But then you have like the cheese, the fancy cheese counter. And over there, they have tons of types of mozzarella, for sure. Like an overwhelming quantity of mozzarella. 15K slabs of cheddar. Yeah, that area. You know what I mean? Like there's like the cheese area and then there's like the cheese area, at least here. So, oh, why can I not round the corners? Okay, well, we'll do this individually then, because this doesn't want to cooperate. I think 25 is too much. Let's go 15. 15. Let's see how that is. Too much. Hello. Don't do that. I don't know who's calling me. Unicorn and a Schroffel. Oh my goodness, welcome. But like, even there, I feel like the thing is, when you're making a pizza, you do actually need some, like Corey said, like low moisture mozzarella. So that's sort of wherein lies the problem. Sorry, I'm multitasking. Oh gosh, I don't love this either. I'm trying to find the right balance here. I want these to be round, but not too round. Pepperoni goes there. Welcome in, Aaron. Welcome in, folks. How's everybody doing? Yeah, you might need to go to a specialized deli for that kind of selection. But like, where are these? I mean, where are these YouTube chefs getting it? Where are you all shopping at? Let me know. Anyways, on a tangentially related note, I finally started watching The Bear, which is a Hulu exclusive show about like the restaurant. I guess it's a show about a lot of things, but it's based in Chicago, so I feel like an obligation to watch it. But it's been really, I really like it. Aaron's saying I love The Bear. Yay! Oh, it's also on Disney Plus. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's good to know. I have started watching it, and I don't want to like spoil it for anybody, so we will refrain from spoilers. But it's so good so far. I love food. It's like right up my alley. So I love shows about food. And I also love shows that are like have like a very dark humor to them. So it's like the best of both worlds for me. This is also gonna allow me to pull this pizza slice out like I wanted to. I think I showed on the stream like a non-destructive way to do it. Ooh. What are you doing over here? Oh, you got an extra point. Gotta remove that. I showed like a non-destructive way to do this edit, like to have the pizza pulled out, but I changed my mind. We're gonna do it this way. But you could use that non-destructive, method if you were, depending on, it really depends on what you're trying to do, is ultimately what I'm saying. Follow your heart. If we wanted consistency, I guess we could go over here and round the corners, even though you're not gonna see them. Okay, there we go. And then, do I want to change? Look at like a pizza slice. Do I want to do like, I don't think I need to do other rounded edges on these other pieces. No, I think it'll be okay. I think this is okay. All right, mozzarella is easy to do yourself. To an extent, yeah. You can make cheese at home. It's not, I would say, it's more difficult depending on like what you have access to. What I mean by that is like here in the US, you don't have access to like the same kind of dairy that cheese makers have access to, just kind of by law. So it does kind of, it is a little bit, I would say, more difficult to make it from scratch. All right, I feel satisfied with that. Taking a look at it. Oh, we should probably turn off trim view. Now we've got that all kind of established. Turn our, yeah, raw milk is largely illegal to sell, even in other countries. All right, well, there you go. So yeah, that's kind of what makes it difficult. And even just like, you need like non-homogenized milk, which is, you know, did you use the knife to get a slice? We could have used the knife tool, yeah. If I had used the knife tool, I would have gotten like rougher edges, which would be really fun, I think, for this, but, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, I love the bear. I'm glad the love is shared. All right, what were the other? Let me take a look at my guides. I don't remember what I was gonna put in this space down here. So we have popular styles of pizza: triangles versus squares. Oh, I was gonna put this ribbon, which okay, I don't know what I was gonna do here. Did I not label them? I think my intention was to label the guides, and then I didn't. All right, so we're gonna lock my art layer, and then I need to kind of like pull everything down a bit. So there's this is maybe a bit more organized now. Let's see here, I'm gonna drag these all down. All right. And then, all right, I was gonna do the ribbon. I remember what I was gonna do now. With the pizza, pizza toppings. The pizza toppings ribbon. I hope we have time to get to that today. We'll see. I didn't give myself enough space. I've watched one episode of Bear at the end of my Disney, so that's you gotta watch it. I'm in love with it. Oh, I did. Oh, look at that. I did. All right, so I was gonna do this. This was what I was gonna do. See the importance of keeping track of your. I kept keeping a backup of what you were going to do. So we had the preferred pizza styles. I'm going to break down pizza styles: title, triangle versus square cut, toppings, ranking ribbon, and then the large graph pizza sales. Oh, I never got a consensus, so now it's up to you in this chat. If for this last one, I was thinking we either do like pizza, like popular pizza dipping sauces, because I have that over here. If I scroll down, I've got large graph of pizza sales somewhere. Oh, it's here. Pizza sales from 2012 to 2022 in the US. So I was either going to do like a large scale graph, because so far most of we've got like, to differentiate. So we've got the pie chart, pizza styles, ribbon, and then I was going to do a large scale graph, or a large scale graph of the pizza toppings. I think or the pizza dipping, because I think I have the pizza dipping sauces somewhere. Here they are. Like either a line graph or a bar graph or something is what I was thinking for the bottom part, so. Wow, very consistent. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I'm not, this is a little bit disorganized because I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Which is why I should have worked on it, between the stream then and now, but here we are. Alright, no, I'm being honest, I'm at the pizza stats. Well, I had to do my research. I couldn't come on without, I wanted to make sure that I had statistics to pull from, just so that, because that's like a huge chunk of, the work that y'all don't see that goes in behind the scenes of doing a live stream, is making sure that you've got, because we could have spent an hour on that stream just looking up pizza statistics. And while we're at it, make sure that you cite your resources. So like these are all the places that I found the statistics from. For these, for the types of pizza, I don't like have a reference for that. I just literally wrote out as many pizza styles as I could possibly think of. So, and that was just like, and then I also was like separated them into triangle cut versus square cut. So that's my own brain. But then down here, yeah, these all have because I don't know. Like I can't. If somebody's like, oh, how do you know anchovies are the least popular pizza topping? I can point to this site which has a lot of statistics about pizza. So. Yeah, and make sure you are getting them from reputable sources. Like these are all like places that run like surveys, you know. So they're not like I didn't just like pull them out of thin air. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, and I forgot what I was doing. Steven was saying, at work I'm struggling to get people to understand the difference between a dashboard and an infographic. Well, yeah, that's a good point. It depends. Infographics can get quite complex depending on the topic and the information that you need to share. But the way that I see it is that an infographic is more like an editorial type of an illustration. You're trying to there's a message or there's like a cohesive element that unites all the information that tells a story, right? So like this, I mentioned earlier that like I'm talking about like pizza forms. So like we're talking about types of pizza. We're talking about styles of pizza. We're talking about shapes of pizza. So we're talking about like the physical structure of pizza. So that's kind of the story that I'm kind of trying to tell here. And so versus like a dashboard is usually like information that's like changing, and it's less story driven, or like there's less of like an editorial aspect to it, meaning like you're trying to, I don't want to say like persuade somebody, right? But like the information is like you're putting it together for a reason. Clever saying data versus info, kind of. Yeah, I mean, that's a good kind of explanation. And I think that's kind of gets to the names, right? Info versus data. Data is like the raw statistics that you're just kind of like displaying, versus like in an infographic, you can have things like a visual representation. Like we've kind of done here with these little icons, right? They're like, I'm showing things about the information. I'm showing the little like triangles to represent the type of cut, and the square cut, and I think what were these called? Strips. So we can have like a more like story driven image versus raw data. Anyways, I keep going back and forth just to kind of get you into my mind while I'm working on this. I keep going back and forth. I really want two things. I really want to incorporate like a pizza box, like an open pizza box. I also feel like we need to break things up visually with like some color blocks, do some color fills behind things to kind of like break things up. And I'm also thinking I want to have like a pizza oven somewhere. Not sure the best way to go about doing that though. So if you see me sitting here kind of like scrolling back and forth, that's kind of what's running through my head. I'm wondering if there's a way I can kind of like style the title a little bit more, and also thinking about how to lay out the rest of this, because we need to add our a pizza wheel. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. All right, let me take down some notes. So I want to have pizza peel, I think is maybe what you were suggesting. Pizza peel? Is it peel or peel? Pizza box. Pizza oven. They all start with pizza. And then I want to put down like large color blocks. They're just a good way. Large color blocks are a good way to like break up information, and so I'm wondering if I feel like that would be helpful, especially here. So that's kind of what's inside of my head while I'm sat here thinking. You don't remember if it's peel or peel? I don't either. Carol says peel with 2 E's instead of peel with EA. I'm trusting you, chat. I'm trusting you. Anyway, I'm not sure if any of that really helped you at all, Stephen Booth. Or if we're just adding onto the pile of a problem that you're already trying to address. Oh, Siri says, okay, well, there we go. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. I think I am I'm gonna mirror this shape here. This will be cool. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I'm on the right layer. Paste this in back. And maybe we'll make like a large view, trim view. I'm gonna need to modify this, but do like a large shape here. And you can have type on a path for like, what did I call this section? I just called it triangle versus squares. We probably have to modify that though to say like, I don't know, types of pizza cuts? Pizza cut preferences? We could do a type on a path along the top of this if we make it kind of look like a pizza oven. Although I also have to pick a color. These are probably not going to stay red. They're going to be pizza slices, which means the base is probably going to be this gold color with some. I'm just thinking about like what the colors are primarily going to be. These are going to be like little icons of pizza styles, of the most popular pizza styles. Or maybe just like the most different pizza styles. I don't know, I haven't figured this out yet. But we're gonna put some little icons here. Squares or slices. Oh, that's a good idea. But I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't want too much yellow. There's like a lot of yellow. We haven't done much of the dark. Maybe the dark? We obviously have to change the color of things. I think it's nice to have a little bit of contrast to break this up, but we obviously need to then change the type to something else. I also need to sort out the type size, so. Wedge square random. I'm not familiar with, to be honest with you, I'm not familiar with the strip slice, but I guess that's very common in St. Louis style pizza. Which I'm also not super familiar with. So strips, yeah, like a long strip of pizza. I've never had it, but when I was like researching different types of, it was an option in this survey. Like 75% of people preferred triangle slices, 15% preferred square slices. Honestly, I found that to be kind of surprising. And then 5% preferred strips. And I don't know what what does that mean? I'm trying to imagine, like, you know, you've got a pizza, right? Like if we look at the polar grid tool, that gives us a good idea of like what a triangle cut looks like, right? That's a triangle cut pizza. Oh, I have trim view on. Window. View. Trim view. Right, so we've got our triangles. And then you've got, you know, if you take a rectangular grid, right, you've got squares. This makes sense to me. And even with a square cut, you end up with like the little corner pieces. These little triangles. So, but this is like generally how it works. What in the world, like, how do you cut a pizza into strips? I'm like trying to wrap my head around it. Is it just a rectangular cut pizza with like longer pieces? Is it like this? It sort of seems like you're getting a mix of like, because then you still end up with like these odd ends, right? That are like short pieces and long pieces and triangle pieces. Oliver says never trust someone who cuts a pizza into strips. With square pizza, I've seen the dough being formed into square shapes. Yeah, so I've got, don't worry, I got you, fam. If we scroll up here, I actually organized the types of pizza into, from what I understand, triangle cut versus square cut. I didn't add in the strips because the only pizza style that I found that used strips was St. Louis specifically. But so I don't know. I see the strip as being like, it's also a square cut. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that like Detroit and Roman style specifically, Annika, are actually like square pizzas. Roman is actually like a big, it's actually made like on like almost like focaccia bread. It's like really thick crust. And those I've seen sometimes cut in like strips or squares. So I think it kind of depends on the place. But yeah, Detroit and Roman style are both like square pizzas. Like Detroit is also a square pizza. But Detroit is, it's made in these very, very specific metal pans. And they're really deep. And they fit the dough to that pan. And they actually like, it's like it makes like a super crispy crust on the outside. And they usually line it with like cheese as well. So it makes like this cheesy, crispy crust on like the whole bottom and outside of the pizza. And it's got like a really soft interior. And Detroit style also puts like the sauce on top. So you'll have like a, similar to like a Chicago deep dish, how they put the sauce on top. They do the kind of the same thing. They'll put the sauce on top of the cheese in a Detroit style. PJ saying, Hank Newman's pizza cut squares out of gigantic round pizzas. And I'm on to scroll up because I think Carol said something too about pizza cut. Carol says a pizza place in Miami made their pizza square for ages. Square pan, I guess, no random edge piece. Yeah, I think there are some styles of pizza that focus on the square pan, particularly. And Annika's got a good point here. I think it's safe to say we all love pizza. 100%. Yeah. Clever doesn't want a middle piece too messy. Seems was saying exactly that. Many parallel cuts and one or two cuts across the perpendicular to those. Alright, so I was accurate in my pizza cutting. Cut down the center and then into strips. They fit a square box perfectly. What a concept, yeah. Although, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, At least in Chicago, when you get a pizza, they're pretty much always square cut, and they're round pizzas. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I do have to say though, these right here. You see these? You see these little guys? They are like. That's the piece that like you open the box and you immediately eat the tiny triangles. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. It's just a rule. That's how you do it. You eat the tiny triangle piece first. It's a requirement. It's necessary. It's a thing that everybody does here. Open the box, square cut pizza, eat the tiny triangle. Sean, nice to see you. I hope you had a good vacation or are having a good vacation. Annika says guilty. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you how it is. I feel like we could use this. I'm gonna leave this in here as an asset. Our definition of pizzas. All right, so I kind of like the idea of there being a dark shape back here. If you stretch your grid a bit more, it'd be accurate. Okay, which grid though, Corey? Yes, tiny triangle power. I'm glad we're all on board. The only problem I foresee with this, I'm gonna get rid of this middle of text here. The only problem I foresee is I might need to off-center this so that this chart is centered. Also, Sean, you'd be proud to know that the graph that we made here, we actually made this in Express and brought it over. So we had some fun in Express. Like I kind of want it to be, I don't know. I need to think about this, and we also need to make these smaller. Font wise. All right, let me think. We're gonna do. Hold on, Annika had a good idea for the name, and now I need to scroll up and find it. It was like slices, squares or slices. Okay, maybe we'll use that. I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna do a type on the path. Oop, come on. Oh, did I not copy that first? I didn't copy it. That was my bad. Zigzag pizza? Listen, you do you. When you are in your own home. That's what I mean, like they're, oh my gosh, why? Oh, because I hit it. The Neapolitan pizza, like they just give you the pizza, like a little pizza, and it's like your pizza, and you can do with that whatever you want. They don't mess around with like slices and how to slice it, and they just let you choose your own destiny. Whoever's saying, now I want a bunch of pieces to play with and share. Pizza party. I agree. And now I've already forgotten what I said it was going to be. Squares or slices. Center this. And gosh, how do I want to put this? Do I want to put this like centered? Oh, Annika is saying with those trends lately with candy salads and such, maybe we should do a pizza salad night. You laugh, but there's actually like a okay, I don't love this anymore. There's a place here that does like a meatball salad. So they make like a salad, they top it with like meatballs and marinara sauce. So that is a thing. Maybe we need to make this look like more like a pizza oven. I don't know. I'm starting to second guess it. You'll take the meatballs but hold the salad? I don't know. Define salad. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not going there. Uh, Jack, have you saved lately? No. We should save. Let's save. Can you get a pizza? Can you get a pizza? Can you get a meatball pizza? I feel like it should be a thing if it isn't. That is a thing. Gosh, I don't love this. I feel like it's drawing too much attention now. So I don't love it. I don't love this at all. You'll have a pizza. Salad on a stick, use popsicle corn dog. I don't even know how you'd go about getting a salad on a stick. I feel like it involves Jell-O, and I'm not about that life. Like, I'm not about Jell-O salads. Don't do it. Do not. There's a video of somebody on the internet that I saw recently. Maybe it was on TikTok. I don't know. But they made like a Jell-O tuna salad, and I was not about that life. They also did not seem to be enjoying themselves very much when they were making it, so aspic, no. Robert saying a Rhode Island staple, fresh baked dough, lathered with pizza sauce, sprinkled with Parmesan cheese, and then baked to perfection, cut into strips. I do have, no, I don't have it on here. One of the pizza styles that came up, oh, it is near New Haven, that came up a bunch was Connecticut style pizza, which seems like it's just really, really like cooked, like the pizza is cooked for longer, or like, I don't know, it looks very like very caramelized, if that makes any sense. Sounds nope. Well, listen, I wasn't the one making it. Gosh, I lost the plot on this one. We're just gonna get rid of the center part and go back to what we had. And we're gonna think about this some more. Maybe we'll come back to it. I don't want to spend too much time on any one particular section until we get more stuff in here. I also want a pizza box. Oh, and the ribbon. Oh gosh. Too many things. Too many things. I want to do like a ribbon of toppings for the like toppings rankings. Where are they? Oh yeah, least and most popular. So I was gonna do, I think I was gonna do like the top 5 or something like that. And then the least, like most, and least, like 5. All right, let's go ahead and set that up. So we've got all of our toppings up here. I'm gonna grab them. Sometimes, you know, putting together more things together and not getting hung up on like a particular part of an illustration, I find can be helpful. What in the world? Did I have like a mask on that got disappeared? Must have. Looks like it. All right, I'm just gonna try that again. Clever, most of the things that I don't like are for textural reasons, so I don't think I would be a fan. All right, so we've got pepperoni. We've got sausage. We've got mushroom. Oh, these are like in order. Okay. So one side's gonna be, these are gonna be the top, and these are gonna be less. And I'm gonna just look at my guides again here. Alright, so I kind of had it split like that with like a ribbon kind of a thing. I'm gonna pull these down. Anyways, what I was starting to say is that sometimes when you're working on something and you're getting kind of stuck, if you go to another part of the design and you work on that for a while, you can kind of work out the issue that you were having. I'm just kind of getting them in place, and then I'll work on sizing and such. We've got anchovies over here. Jalapenos. Jalapenos being on the like more disliked than pineapple makes me kind of sad. I really like spicy peppers on my pizza, personally. Alright, let's hide the guides. Yeah, I like this idea. I just need to make it come to fruition here. We're gonna scale this down a little bit. Yes, a little spice. Unicorn knows what's up. Do a little sausage moment. A little pepperoni. A little mushroom. A little cheese. A little bacon. Actually, I'm just gonna leave the bacon big. All right, that looks pretty good. Truffles. Sean is fell in love with truffle pizza in Tuscany and found a place in Ireland that makes it just as good. Here for it. That seems like really fancy pizza though, Sean. I'm not gonna lie. We'll probably use we'll bring back the little circles. Ooh, let me think about this. How can we do this? Bring back the little circle elements again. And like, maybe we like encircle. Now I'm thinking. So I'm gonna kind of keep these grouped together, like I mentioned before. So that they feel connected. Oh, sorry, my dog is like sneezing like crazy right now. What's going on, Sage? Jalapenos. Vegetarian with bacon is the best pizza. I feel like that's kind of like a bit of an oxymoron or something. You know what I mean? Like one of those like phrases. I actually have no idea. So eggplant was one of the least favorite toppings. I don't know how eggplant gets put on a pizza. I am assuming that it's like slices. But I could be entirely wrong. Because I don't know how else you get eggplant onto a pizza. Oh my god, I love the toppings ribbon. It's making up for the fact that I don't love this part. All right, let's add our little statistic-y things here. So we're gonna go like, the number one is gonna be pepperoni. Most popular. Number 1. Maybe the circular shape could have it overlaid like toppings, but it could be too much. Oh yeah, that's cute. I see what you're saying. We could try. Let's see. Let's do like a little circle element. I feel like I'd have to make them really small. Let's see. Let's grab this. I mean, do we need to specify like number 1? Maybe. Oh, the square versus cuts circle shape having the toppings. Oh, this? Maybe. Maybe I don't need to specify. I'm sorry, I'm thinking again about like, should there be like a gradient or something? Let's go back to our guide shapes. No, I'm gonna put this behind. I need to make this bigger. We're gonna go back to guides and convert these back to shapes. Let me think. Let's see. Let's maybe go. I'm always weird, like, I don't love, how do I say this? I don't love adding a gradient if the rest of the design doesn't have gradients in it. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try anyways. It's probably 45-ish. Yeah, because then it just looks out of place. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't like it. I've decided I don't like it. I don't like the gradient. No. Let's see. Yaki uses cherry tomato halves. Oh, Clever's talking about tomatoes being toppings. Yeah, I don't know why none of none of the lists I looked at had tomatoes as a topping, which seems odd to me because I feel like there's plenty of like margarita pizzas out there which have tomato slices on them. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe that's just not. Maybe that's just not as common as I think it is. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Annika says, gotta hop on a call, but this was fun. Can't wait to see the final. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. It's gonna take me a while to get through this, especially since I'm so like, I don't know what I'm doing with the decisions. So, but this is the process. PJ saying the variety that Hab gets makes it great. Are you talking about tomatoes? Yeah, it depends on the season. It's certainly like tomato season right now, so thanks for joining, Annika. I like the idea of this, but this is really throwing me off. So I think I'm gonna group this graph and just hide it for now. And just look at the shapes and see if I'm liking it. See how I feel. Oh, I just got an idea. What if these are pizza peels? Like each set of toppings. What did I do? Did I accidentally? Yeah, I hit pixel preview. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to introduce too many elements. Let me know in the chat what you think. Cutting board is unobtrusive. Alright, we'll try it. I need to look it up. Hold, please. Let's see. Pizza peel. Alright, I need to add a handle to this. Now that I think we'll see the handle, we're going to merge these shapes. I can find the unite option. And then I like using the curvature pen tool for that kind of a look. Bring these up a bit. Kind of round everything out. Let's get rid of these. They aren't really working. Paste them back. Get rid of the text for now. And I think it's fine to let some of the toppings kind of hang off. And do like a lighter color. Ooh, that does kind of make my cheese not visible. And we can't have that. I do really like the idea. I wonder if there's a way that we can add some contrast while keeping the pizza peel idea. Because I think it's fun. And then we'll be able to put the type underneath. So we'll grab our type here and we can put like do most and least instead. I mean, it doesn't matter that they're the top 5. We'll just say most popular. I like that. That's a cool layout. We just have to fix the contrast in some places. We could even add like a wood grain to it. And maybe I will bring this back. And we'll just do like a number 1 and then like to clarify where our list starts. Penny's here. Welcome, Penny. Okay, I do like that. I do like the pizza ribbon. We do need to come up with something for the bottom, though. For pizza is an open face sandwich. Oh my gosh, you guys will not let the is the sandwich, is the corn dog debate go. Never ends. I mean, I love it. I really do. I love your enthusiasm. Alright, we'll bring this down a little bit. Oh, we should have done we should have done the pizza peels for the popular styles of pizza. I don't know. Folded pizza equals a taco. I mean, whatever you, who am I to tell you what pizza is or isn't? It's not my place. You're not sure what you walked into, Penny? We're working on, if you recall, where we left off on the pizza infographic set. So I'm still trying to figure out the flow of information and where it kind of ends. So we're working on the pizza infographic. I've kind of established a little bit more, like we set up. I removed the toppings. I added the toppings originally to this pizza because I just wanted to get them on there so you could see the vision. But then I took them off so I could get all the statistics on here for the most popular pizza types and get a better sense of like sizes of things. And from there, I was trying to figure out a space for this element, this like squares or slices graph. I don't love this yet, but I like the idea of there being some kind of like color block to break up the shapes. And then I was putting together the pizza ribbon toppings for the like most popular and least popular pizza toppings. Somebody in the chat suggested a pizza peel, and so that's what I added to kind of divide them. But I like them kind of like flowing across the various toppings. And then I still need to add a bigger graph at the bottom, and that's either going to be pizza dipping sauces, or it's going to be, what did I say? Pizza sales. And we're going to put it in like inside of a pizza box potentially. And that's going to be kind of like our final element to this. But I have to make a pizza box. So now you're up to speed. And I'm still thinking about like what I want this title to stand out a little bit better. I don't mind the headline text. I don't love this. I don't know. It needs something. It needs something. But then as soon as I did this, anyways, what the chat is talking about is debating, carrying on the corn dog debate, sandwich, salad, pizza salad, as in candy salad, as in corn dogs. Our corn dog as a popsicle, a corn dog or popsicle is a hot dog a sandwich, is a pizza a taco conversation. So I hope I have appropriately summarized the various topics at hand. being discussed. Let's take a look what we got. I'm gonna unhide my. I have turn view turned on again, of course. And I'm gonna take a look at my assets. And I'm gonna do a think. If it's on a stick, it qualifies as a popsicle corn dog. Is it a popsicle if it's cold and a corn dog if it's hot? Like, we still haven't kind of established those rules. Not that I want to bring up that topic of conversation again. So. I'm back. What is this? The conversation or what we're working on? We haven't gotten very far. We added the pizza peels, and then I made a block for where I want to put the graph at some point. But I'm also trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I kind of want the text to look like a sign. Let's see. Pizza. Chicago. Pizza signs. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at like just an image search to get an idea. The blocks look so cute. Thanks. We could do like a... I'm seeing a lot of like this shape. Vintage. Is it pronounced taco or taco? I don't know. Let me know if I'm saying that correct. I'm doing a struggle to know what I've never heard it pronounced taco before, but someone in the chat will, I'm sure, correct me. Taco? It's like one of those things where you're starting to question your sanity. Like, am I pronouncing this word correctly? I don't understand the shape. Maybe they were going for like a pizza type of a thing with these. No, I don't like that at all. I don't like these. I don't like that style of sign. Don't like it. Get out of here. You say taco. That doesn't help me. I mean, there's something about this, but like it's not quite right. There's something interesting about it. For like a moment, it was like giving vintage Pizza Hut, but not really. I don't know what I want from this sign is really it, or like what I want from this title. And I think that's my biggest problem. I'm also trying to be cognizant of like too many circles on a pizza infographic, which is a risk. Hako rhymes with taco. Yeah, that was my understanding, but now the chat has me questioning what I know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe instead, do we try like a different shape for this? No, 100% no. I don't like that. That doesn't make a difference. Increase it a little bit. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this that I'm not liking. Hey, Peter. I like the font, and I like the arrangement. I just don't feel like it has enough something. You know? I think it's just the nature of the beast. Knead-to-Know and is quite lengthy, and Pizza Facts is short. Peach is saying we were watching a knife maker from Texas and they said dagger instead of dagger, and it had us confused for a while. I say taco, but I'm British and we like to pronounce things differently than how they're spelled just to confuse people. All right. I mean, listen. You do you. Ooh. Do we do like a Chicago flag star moment? I'm trying to remember. It's a 6-pointed star. You like the star? Yeah. I was digging that too. But it needs to calm itself down a bit. Just Pizza Facts altogether. I liked the pun, or like the play on words of like Knead-to-Know. So I was trying to keep it, if I could. The other ideas I came up with, I'll give you my other title ideas, and you can let me know what you think of them. The other ideas I came up with, they might be hard to see. Zoom in. I just realized this document is probably impossible for you to see. The other ideas I had were slicing it up, circle of life, delivering the facts. These were all the names I came up with for this title. Knead-to-Know is the best. Yeah, I thought slicing it up worked for the theme, but it also sounds like a serial killer made this infographic, and I don't love that. So I think maybe we could try Penny's suggestion of using it as a subheading. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna just, you're just gonna go hang out over there for a minute, and we're gonna try a different thing altogether. So need to just go over there. Chill. Go over there. Knead-to-Know. Calm yourself down. We're gonna release this. And we're gonna say this is gonna be this. And this is going to be this. And I'm going to try a different type of a thing. How long am I live for? Usually, I mean, I've already been live for almost 2 hours. So that would be my normal length of time. But I would really like to figure out what I'm doing with this title before I sign up. But I don't know if I'm gonna get there. Let's see. Let's go rise. Let's do maybe a rise. Or no, don't like that. Oh, already I joined much later. Yeah, I started, I started at 8 a.m. Central, which is slightly earlier than normal. I don't know if I'm gonna get this figured out before we have to go. So it might be throwing some folks off because it's different. I've changed my normal start time. I did pull some signage, but I realize now that, like, looking back on it, the pizza places that I grew up around did not have very interesting signage. So, pizza facts that you need to know. Oh, we could try that. That you need to know. I need to figure out the right arrangement, though. Oh. I'm suddenly confronted with how difficult it is to, like, recreate this sort of look that I want. Let's see. Let's get it. That's getting somewhere. Same font as Pizza Facts. That you or need to know. I feel like I need to get this all in a good alignment with each other. Need to know. I need to make this a little bit smaller. What font did I make this? Let's go here. Sant Elia. This is an Adobe font, if you are looking for it. Maybe a slightly lighter weight. Same color, different color. Penny's just repeatedly reading it. You get to that point where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Words don't look real. The more that you work on something. Pizza facts, pizza facts, pizza facts. Yeah. It does get to that point. What are the other fonts? The other font that I have in here so far is just Mersault. MEURSAULT. It's a variable type. Ooh, hello. That was kind of cool, though. Oh, I love Add Gothic. I haven't found a good use case for it, though. I almost feel like it should go in the opposite direction. Just because of the way that this kind of flows down, unless I can come up with something to fill that space. I don't know. Five, 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 five. One large pizza. Yeah. I might eat pizza tonight. Or maybe I just like, I keep going back and forth. Like I almost want this slice here to come down. Here, let's use our lasso. I'm using a mouse, so don't judge me, number one. But second of all, it's making this difficult to slide out. I feel like just maybe pull this out. Like I want this to sit like here. You know? That might be difficult with how I've arranged things. Let's see. But I feel like we're also giving unnecessary amount of attention to Sicilian, and I don't like love that because it's not even like, no offense, Sicilian, but you're not even top pizza. The T has an alternate glyph. Let's see. I love alternate glyphs. Can I just say? Maybe I make, let's see, do we make this all caps? Where is my character panel? What the heck? Come on. Oh, there it is. Oh, don't like that. That's aggressive, and I don't like it. No, no, no. Mistakes were made. I don't know. I do feel like this is more of what I was looking for in terms of the style, but it's still not like 100% there. The typing in the back is like me typing on my keyboard. That's Corey. Everybody can hear you typing aggressively. No, he's just doing it on purpose. Oh my god. It's so loud I can hear it through my headphones. Sorry about that. Corey said not sorry.
Doing some epic programming over here.
Epic programming? Is that what's happening?
That's what's happening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Corey's working and I'm over here like live streaming pizza infographics. It's fine. This is fine. Oh, it is like 10 o'clock though, so I probably do have to sign off. Well, I think Corey has a meeting at like 10:30, so I can't go too far beyond 10 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna try not to work on it off stream because I do want to like keep going on this. And I'm saying 10. It's 10 Central, so I'm in the Central time zone now. I've moved from the Eastern to Central. So I'm an hour earlier than you, which is why you were so thrown off by me streaming earlier. Try the Funky Dory font. Oh, let's look this up. Number one, love that name. Number two, I'm easily distracted, especially by font recommendations. So we're gonna go look at Funky Dory. But yeah, I don't know if I'm probably not going to stream this weekend. I know I'm going to like break the hearts of those that like the later streams. But I do have to do some things just in general. Like get up the sound panels, the audio panels, so that I'm not getting this like weird echoey stuff happening in the background. This is a cool font. Here we go, Funky Dory. This was a recommendation from PJ. So we're gonna give it a go. Oh, these are, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, this, yes. This pizza graphic, yes. I really like the gradient. Yeah, this is a cool font. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this one. And we'll give it a go. Who's Corey? That's Corey. That's all you need to know. Corey sits over there and works next to me. Corey also comes and saves the stream when I thoroughly break it. Yeah, Corey's also one of my moderators. Yeah, when things really go awry and I can't fix it, I have to call in the troops to help me out. But it hasn't happened in a while, fortunately. So I just need to sort out this whole like enabling the chat every time I go live on Behance, which is super frustrating. Behance developers, if you're listening, I don't like having to enable the chat. Otherwise, I can't see y'all. Gone awry, yeah. When I break something, when I massively break something on the stream, and I can't get it to work again. And like I say, I haven't streamed in forever. I feel like you did a pro tips last month, though, yeah? Or like maybe sooner than that? I don't feel like it's been that long. Unless you mean personal streams, in which case, yes, Annika, we need you in our lives. Please stream more. Jack, save! Alright, I'll save! Everybody... Why is this asking me to save on my... Alright, we'll just... Yes. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna save it to my desktop because I don't know why it's not overwriting my old file. And Luba is saying, hi, I'm from Oz. Welcome, Luba. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Also, I don't know where Moz is, so let me know in the chat. Maybe that's like the city. Let us know where you're joining from. And of course, saying I wish I had help handy. Yeah, it's very helpful. Annika saying, maybe I will. Thank you for that. Well, do it up. I don't know if you are doing the whole restream thing, Annika, but I now stream to YouTube and Twitch as well. So, although I don't get like too many people over there. Occasionally folks will join, but mostly spam. Like I can see on Twitch right now, somebody was trying to sell me followers, and I'm not interested in that. Sean's saying restream. Yeah, we can all thank Sean. Sean's one that turned me on to restream, and I have seen a steady climb in YouTube subscribers. Are we calling them subscribers? Followers? I don't know what they're called, but I've got like around 50. Penny's saying, oh dang, I didn't know Jack had a Twitch. Yeah, I have a Twitch. You can find all the links. If you go to jackwatson.design/links, Sean's over on Twitch holding down the fort. Sean and Oliver both said hi on Twitch, although Oliver might have been from the stream before I had to disable it and re-enable it, but Sean will look you up with $20 thumbnails, but for free. Are we talking about the Twitch people trying to the Twitch spam comments? Thank you for the link, Corey. Okay, I really do have to go. See, this is why I said at 10 o'clock I needed to go, because I knew I was going to talk for another 10 minutes before ending the stream. So here we are. You knew Sean had a Twitch. Yeah, I have a Twitch too. I don't advertise it too much. My focus is, still primarily on Behance, since that's where all the people I like to chat with are. And I don't get a lot of chatters over on YouTube or on Twitch, but I put it out there just, because I know there are some people that are only on those platforms, and I want to give them the opportunity to, watch where they want to. Annika's saying hi to me on Twitch. Now everybody's hopping over. Because Conversation. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate the Friday morning stream. I like the Friday morning streams. It's honestly a little bit easier on me because the weekends, especially since moving, have been a little bit chaotic. But I do need to get back on that because I know people like Odari can't watch Sarah Mapes. Some folks can't watch the morning streams because they've got work in the morning. So. Yeah, have a good weekend as well, Annika. I hope everybody has a good weekend. PJ, I have troubles with streaming Twitch from work. I get lots of strange modem connecting noises. That's weird. Like when you are trying to connect to the stream or like coming through your stream. Also, hi Sean on YouTube as well. Sean's just everywhere. Sean's in the Behance chat. Sean's in the YouTube chat. Sean's in the Twitch chat. Also, go follow Sean in all those places on YouTube, Twitch, and on Behance. Sean's also a great streamer, as well as Annika, as well as Umacorn. I don't think we had any other streamers. I think it was just Umacorn, Annika, and Sean are all streamers on Behance and YouTube and Twitch. So go check them out. You're not here though. Well, you're still on vacation, but you're here. In our minds, in our Penny's over on Twitch. Sean is everywhere. Yes. Sean's not here. Sean is everywhere. Getting very philosophical to end out the stream. All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Join me on Wednesday. So that's the other thing I wanted to say. Next week's challenge, Illustrator challenge, is going to be moved to Wednesday. So it'll be Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. So you'll have to join on a different day of the week. I don't totally know what else is changing in the schedule. That's all I know, since that's the part of the schedule that I'm responsible for is the challenge. And so in case you haven't kind of picked up, we're doing graphic design as our theme. So last week we were talking about leading lines and good composition, and this week we're going to be focusing on like color. So we're going to be looking at color. Hello, Oliver. Hello, Umacorn. Everybody's joining over on YouTube and Twitch now as well. Hello, friends. So, I see your Slack message, Annika, and I'll look at it in a minute. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, so yeah, we're focusing on graphic design principles, and we just covered leading lines and composition stuff, and then on Wednesday we're covering color stuff. So it should be fun. It should be fun. So hopefully y'all can join me for that. All right, I'm really going to go now, and I will see you all later. Next week. All right, have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.